Hello beautiful Virgo, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Marie Rose and today we're here to bring you your horoscope for April, May and June. The next quarter, the second quarter of 2026. Let's see how far you've come, where you're at and what's important for you in the next 3 months, April, May and June. We've got so much going on in the universe with all the planets everywhere. We're currently in Mercury retrograde, which comes out on the 20th of March, so that's going to come back. And we've got Saturn in Aries, which is powerful, and it's determination there. Let's see what energy is going to cover you for the next 3 months. For Virgo, please. Embrace the in-between. Embrace the in-between, Virgo. You're between two worlds, between two minds, in two minds. Embrace the here and the now, not the past, not the future, but what you are, who you are today. Flamingo spirit is let the prosperity that every day brings you now come into your life and appreciate what you have. This is saying you may be indecisive, you may be going from a transition of what was to what is, but right now enjoy this moment of you being in peace, tranquility and setting yourself up to what's to come. Let's say there's a lot of prosperous energy here. 2 and 6 is 8. Which means that there's a lot of prosperity here. Let's see, what do we have for Virgo, please? What do we have for Virgo for April? Let's have a look each month as it comes through. What is it that you need to know for April, please, for Virgo? The Tower, the High Priestess. Wow. Oh, wow. And the Page of Wands. On the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles. There's something here, Virgo, that you've been working with or towards, and you have kept this very, very quiet. You're not telling people what your ideas are, what your plans are. You're strategizing. You are making plans within yourself and within your mind of where you want to go, how you want to get there, and who you want to get there with. Someone here, Virgo, in April, be aware of some chaos and conflict that happen around you. This can happen at work, can happen at home, it can happen with family. There is huge movement changing. I feel that this tower here, it's not like any other tower. Look at the ray of sunshine coming through. In the darkest times, in the darkest days that you've been facing, all of a sudden something happens here and it happens quick. This is here to bring you to where you're meant to be or what you're meant to be doing. There is no mistake that the High Priestess is here too. The High Priestess is bringing you something that you couldn't see before. It is the universe saying to you, we have kept this for you until now. Now is the time that we are going to deliver what we think you deserve. And guess what? You deserve gold. Because there's a lot of golden light here. This dark becomes light. And those people around you that used you and abused you and that took you for granted or that didn't see the value in you are going to be thrown off this tower. You're going to come out bigger and better and stronger after being through so much in your life that now is your time to shine. And this has been brewing within the universe, ready for the right time and the right day to be delivered to you. And April, it's exactly that. The new beginning that commences. The Page of Wands talks about a new beginning, a new life, a new adventure, a new project, a new career, something that you've always wanted, something that you're excited about. This is no no small gesture here from the universe to you. This is get ready, Virgo, because what you've asked for, what you've wanted, we're going to give you, but give you even bigger than what you asked for. And here, you're keeping this very close to your chest. You're starting to see things move. You're starting to have that feeling of success, of how it's going to work, but you're keeping everything very hush, very quiet, and not expressing to anybody what your plans and your strategies are. Okay, what else have we got here for Virgo, please? We want May now for Virgo, please. What have we got coming for May for Virgo, please? That was April. April's a powerful month for you. May, look at that. 5 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. One more, please. No, it's in 4. I'm not taking it, thank you. And this one. They want to give me 2. Oh, the Empress. And here we have the 10 of Wands. Amen. Look at that. And on the bottom, what else do you want, Virgo? Virgo, I don't know what you've been dealing with, who you've been dealing with, but I can tell you this. For those of you that felt abandoned, that felt that everything was put on your shoulders, that you felt a struggle financially, that you couldn't get your head above water. At times you were anxious. The anxiety within you was eating you. How am I going to pay that bill? All I can say is every time I earn money, it just goes through my fingers like water. And I can't seem to get a grasp on getting myself above and beyond to grow. And this was a feeling of anxiousness, of burden. A huge burden was put upon you, put on your shoulders. It's like you were carrying the world. You were carrying your whole family. You were carrying people who depended on you and didn't add to help you. What you did was carry them as well. And here you started to think about, this needs to change. This needs to change, and the only person that's going to change that and change my world is going to be me. You then, you know when you have your back up against the wall and it's like you either get pinned to the wall or you fight like hell to get out? That's exactly what this card is. This is what made you say, enough is enough. I need to expand. I need to put myself out there. I need to do what I need to do. I am not going to go down easily with this. And guess what? Look at these cards. Not only did you use your creativity, but you used your magic. You believed in who you were, and there was no one that was going to stop you here. You know who you are. You're giving birth to the biggest creation of your life. You're fighting for your life here to create magic, abundance, prosperity where you will never be in this place again. And they say, Virgo here, that we only know our strength when we are faced to either buckle or fight like hell. And this is you fighting like hell to get out of this situation. You are doing everything within your power to change your circumstances and to never, ever in your life again be in this situation of vulnerability. On the bottom here, we have the Magician with the 8 of Cups. Even if I have to leave this place, this relationship, this home, this situation, my family, I will do what I need to do to succeed. For somebody here, you are on the move and you mean business. You're not there to be everybody's friend. You're there to create abundance. You're there to make your name. You're there to stand out. You're going to use everything you have within your power that you've gained over time, your intelligence, your creativity, to give birth to a new project, a new way of life, and a new way of thinking. May is going to be a big month for you, a big month of realisation for you. And if that means moving countries, cities or states, you'll do that too. There's nothing here that's going to stop you, Virgo. Nothing. May is going to be a big turning point for you. You're going to use all the tools that you've gained over time, the experience, the knowledge, the wisdom. May, the King of Water. The Knight of Water. The King of Earth. Wow. And on the bottom, the Seven of Water. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Virgo, in June, get ready. Can you write that down? June. Write it in the comments below. June presents you with choices and love. Full stop. This is you here. You're the earth sign. But beside you here, you have two admirers. One who might be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. The other one here who might be exactly that, but is more juvenile, more inexperienced, more playful. And here you are standing saying, what will I do here? I've got someone who knows who they are, who are very capable of standing on their own 2 feet, who are very driven, passionate, and empathetic. I also have someone here who is less mature than this person, but they are free, they're loving, they're giving you gifts, they want your attention, they're putting themselves out there. And you're standing here saying, what do I do with this? Who do I choose now? In June, you may be faced with a decision here. A decision about what you do next, who you choose, where you go, or what you do next, and with who you do it with. This is a world opening up for you here of two people very much interested in you and very much willing to put themselves out there for you. The only thing I would say to you here, you have free will, Virgo, is that the mature knows who they are. The Knight of Water, they come and go. The Knight is someone who is not ready to commit right now. They want the passion, they want the love, they want the roses, they want the vulnerability, but they don't want the commitment right now. So where are you at? This is what you need to decide. Where am I at? Do I want the more serious, ready to commit, have children, get married, do what I want to do with someone who knows who they are? Or do I want to have fun? And do I want to play the field a little bit and have fun? It depends. That's going to be something for you to decide, but the decision is there. The Seven of Water says you've got certain decisions to make in your life, Virgo. And those decisions are decisions that only you can choose. You have your free will. There's never a right or a wrong. It's what you want and how you feel. But the proposition is going to be there in June. I hope this helps you. Please let me know in the comments if this resonates. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.